All righty. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy, August 17th. Already got August halfway over with. The whole year's gone by so quick for me. I don't know about you guys, but happy Monday. Glad y'all are here. Hope you're having a good morning. And of course, hope you got some coffee. So let's see who we got hanging out here today. We have Mr. Troy Pritchard. How you doing, Troy? Happy Monday. Larry Galt's here. Good morning, Larry. Good to see you. Jesse's from JJ Woodshop. How you doing, Jesse? Good to see you. Big D's in the house. 66 headed to 81. That's pretty good weather right there. 81 for a high. That's awesome. All right, Earl Walker's in the house. Good morning, Earl. Paul Stewart. Good morning, sir. Leo Steger says, I now have my kit completed except for the electronics. Yeah, all right, good. Stephen Toronto's here. So you're going to lay down and watch on TV from the couch. Nap before groceries delivered. What a life. It sounds like a pretty good one to me. Sure does. That's what I need to do too. I need to get some groceries delivered today. I'm about out of some of my stuff here. Kevin L's in the house. How you doing, Kevin? Mark Lindsay CNC says it's 72 in Southern Oregon. Looking forward to a high of 102. Man, you have a big jump. That's crazy. Janet Moore's in the house. How you doing, Janet? Good to see you. Doug says, good morning from the construction trades classroom at Area 31 Career Center. Have a great week. Awesome, Doug. Hope school's going well for you. Keep them in line there. Gary Hammett, Wood Creations, is here this morning. How you doing, Gary? Bart Bixel. Good morning, sir. Charles Lawrence. Good morning, Charles. Mary Mallory. Good Monday morning. Yes, indeed. Jim Sinicola. Good morning. He's back in Michigan. 61 going to 80. Good to be home. Yeah, bet it is. Bet it is. Mike Reynolds says, happy Monday, Dave and company. Good morning, Mike. Dave Mack is beautiful day for a walk with Jack. 64, high of 84. Yeah, it's supposed to be a little cooler, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Oh, there's my favorite solar man right here. Ryan Ballard. Also known as the Pie Guy. Right there. Doc Whitaker's in the house this morning. How you doing, Doc? Good to see you. All righty. So, we got any Elvis Presley fans out there? You know, yesterday, August 16th, was, I think, the 43rd anniversary of Elvis's death. Unless, of course, you think he's still around, which, you know, who knows, he might be. But, 43 years. I remember that, you know, I was never a super big Elvis fan. I might have told this story before, but I think the very last concert he did was at Market Square Arena in Indianapolis. And I had a friend that got tickets, and he says, "Hey, go with me to see Elvis." I'm like, "Nah, I'm not really a big fan, And he says, "Well, come on, I got this other ticket and everything." And he says, "I'm buying the tickets. You don't even have to pay me for the ticket." And I'm like, "Well, all right, I'll go." So I went, and man, I had such a great time. And he did put on a great concert. And this is back, like I said, this was his last one. He was making a lot of mistakes and all that. You've all seen the videos, I'm sure. But anyway, I had such a good time that I said, "Oh, okay, Ron, I got to pay for the ticket because that was that was fun." But and then it turned out to be like the last concert, so I was glad that I went, not just because I had a good time, but then I can say, "Hey, I saw him in person at the last one he did." So anyway, guy, I don't know when he started. I think I can remember. I think as early as like 56 or something. So he had like a 20-something year career. A lot of big hits too. But yeah, oh well. Of course, we still get we get an Elvis sighting every once in a while. Somebody will say they saw him at Burger King or something like that. Of course, maybe not now with COVID, but man, I cut my grass yesterday, and I know that's probably thinking, well, so what? What's the big deal about that? But I cut my new grass, the grass I've been trying to get to grow over there on that where they did that grading, and I cut it for the first time yesterday. But I raised the blade up. I didn't want to cut it too short, and I have to say, when I watch my, there it is, it's looking good. Got all the weed straw chopped up finer now, so I think maybe it'll take off. And plus, I still had some seed left in that bag, so I went ahead and put it in the little spreader and walked around and spread it out there. And we're still supposed to get some rain this week, so should be doing pretty good. Another few weeks, it'll look pretty good out there. I think. Pretty excited about that. I don't know what's happened to the comments, unless everybody's just being quiet because they stopped scrolling in. Either that or I'm not live anymore. I don't. I don't know. It looks like I'm still live over there, but all of a sudden nobody's talking, and when I don't see comments scrolling, I'm like, maybe maybe I'm talking to myself here, which is okay because I do that all the time too. Got the email. It says I'm live on the coffee sessions. I guess I need that. So what's everybody planning on doing this week? Oh, Mark says it's plumbing day. I know you're excited. Yeah, that's be good to get that taken care of. Yeah, they said there. Yeah, we're live. I'm here. Okay. I just wonder because usually you guys are in there chatting to each other and stuff like that, and when it's stop scrolling, I'm like, well, did I say something wrong? Did I make somebody mad? Jesse's making masks. Yeah, I saw your thing. That's cool. I bought some of those. Oh, there's Neil. How you doing, Neil? Ryan says he's got some signs to make before he goes back to South Carolina. Good, good, good. Well, Bill Larson's here from the Pea Patch. Good to see you, Bill. Yeah, Dave's finishing the front porch. All righty. Janet says, saw they matched record from 1913 Death Valley yesterday reached 130 degrees. Wow. That's pretty warm. That's pretty warm. Larry says he's trying to stay cool. 106 yesterday. That's just crazy right there. Dave started his cardiac rehab program this morning at 6:30 again. Good. Mr. Mack is working on his Gatton build. Spent all day on the lake. It's a tough life, but I saw the pictures of those great big fish you were posting on Facebook. Mary says she's filling orders today and hoping to finish wiring of limit switches. Okay. That's a good deal. Going to be talking about soft limits this next time. I was going to try to throw that in with the one last week, but I don't try to run them too long. I don't want to try to cover too much stuff, because when people go back and look, if you're just covering one little thing for a few minutes, they'll get something out of it. And if you try to cover too much stuff, it's not as easy to go back and find it. So, but yeah, we'll be talking about soft limits and program limits this next Wednesday. Be demonstrating some stuff on the old Gatton CNC. Yeah, well, tune in Wednesday if you get a chance, Mary, because I'll be telling you all about it. Yeah, Earl. Okay, so I wasn't the only one having problems. So Earl says, no, it's back now. Don't know what happened. It was gone for a bit for me. The comments disappeared. They didn't disappear, but everything just stopped. And when I'm talking and then the comments stop and no new comments coming in, I'm thinking, well, either it got knocked off or I said something and made everybody mad. So I never know which. Gary says we are in quotation. I think that's probably supposed to be quarantine. Probably a spell check thing. Due to my son getting exposed to COVID at school, but all is okay. So far, not sick. Yeah. Yeah, they're really going crazy with this school stuff. And it's just my opinion now. I'm going to say it like it is and take it or leave it. It's just my opinion. But I keep seeing this school stuff. It's like, well, we're going to open and we're going to do in class. So they go in class and then they find a case and they're like, okay, well, now we got to go back virtual and we'll clean it all up. And then next week we'll try it again. And I'm like, just leave it open. You're just going to keep going back and forth because somebody's probably going to get it, but they usually don't. I don't know. I just don't see how they're ever going to get over this stuff if we just don't get. We got to get out and get immunity built up to it. Everybody's staying in the house and all that nonsense. I'm sorry. I'm just not for that. Just don't think. Auto spell is good and bad. Yeah. Well, you know what they say, autocorrect is your worst enemy. So, Ryan says, I am chatting, so Dave isn't talking to himself. Thank you, Ryan. You're a good guy. I don't care what they say about you. You're a good guy. So Doug said he's putting up some maters. That's good. I wish I had some good maters. I about decided. I've thought about this before. By gosh, I think next year I'm going to do it. I have what's supposed to be like a little flower bed right in front of my porch. And I'm not into flowers and all that kind of stuff. But I'm thinking I'm going to put me some tomato plants in there next year. Of course, I'll probably have critters and stuff come up and mess them up. I may have to put me a little thing around them or something. But what do y'all think about that? Is there anything wrong with putting tomato plants in the flower bed right in front? I don't think so. And you know me, I don't really care anyway what other people think. But I wish I had some tomatoes because nothing better than take a good fresh tomato, slice it up, a couple pieces of bread, some mayo, a good mater sandwich. Man, now I'm hungry. That sounds pretty good. Teachers say it's too dangerous to go back to class, but they sure expect store workers, bartenders, and wait staff to be at work. That's what I mean, Mark. That's what's got me so frustrated about this whole thing. Is it can't be okay for Home Depot and Lowe's and Walmart and all these places. It's okay to go there, but yet, oh, we can't go to school, and oh, we can't go vote either. We need mail-in voting. What? I mean, it's just not making any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. If you can get out and do all those other things, you can get your butt out and go vote. So, I don't know. I just get so tired of hearing this stuff that if they would just stop and think for a minute what they just said, it doesn't make any damn sense at all. So, Dave says, I have those planters with water stored underneath. Just keep it filled. Works great for maters. Okay. You don't have a picture of them somewhere, do you, Dave? Linda plants tomatoes and peppers in among her flowers. Yeah, well, I'm thinking about taking the flowers. I have like a rose bush and a couple of other things. I don't even know what they are. I mean, the roses are pretty. They definitely need. They're not looking very good now. They need to be trimmed up, I guess, or something. But yeah, I'd rather just use that area for a little garden if I could keep the critters out of it. I know we have a little bunny rabbit that's out there a lot. Uh-oh, I just got some pictures in. Hold on, folks. Let's see what we got. Let me save this too. Oh, where's that? Here we go. All right, we got a picture to show. If I can get to it. Let's see here. Man, can you all hear my stomach growling? I didn't have my biscuit this morning because I'm out of them. So that's kind of when I know it's time to place a order for groceries. Let's see what this picture is. Well, which one is it? Oh, you know what? I did that again, I bet. I always forget to hit. So, yeah, there, it's still there. Hold on, my bad. One of these days I'll figure out these newfangled computers. Okay, now it should be over here in this thing. Yeah, here it is. Okay. All right, let me show this picture. This teacher didn't say that. Let's see here. Screen share. All right, here is a picture sent to me by Dave Clemens, aka Big D. And this is his. It says gantry. Here is the test fit of my. How long is that thing, Dave? That thing looks huge. It looks really big. If you're still out there, yeah, not blaming the teachers, it's the politicians. Yeah, I'm just so sick of this whole mess, you know. Yeah, I hope he comments and. There you go. Mary Mallory's got a good idea. She says she planted tomatoes and peppers in her front porch pots, made an ornate wood trellis to dress it up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he hadn't cut it down yet. Okay. 56 inches when cut down. I was going to say that thing, I swear, it looks like it's about 8 foot long. And I'm like, that's big right there. Okay, that explains it. That explains it, I guess. Let's see how much time I got left here. I did check a few, if I can find them now. Well, what did I do? Did I delete them? No, here it is. I was looking on the on this day thing, and I saw a couple of things that were interesting. In 1590, I know you guys won't remember that, but in 1590, governor of Roanoke Island Colony, John White, returns from England to find no trace of the colonists he had left there 3 years earlier. That had to be a weird thing, don't you think? Pulling up in his boat and getting out and going, wait a minute, where'd all these people go? Yeah, I thought that was interesting. There was another good one here too somewhere. Where was it? In 1933, Major League ball player Lou Gehrig, you may have heard of him before, played in this 1,308 consecutive game. That's a lot of games. Consecutive means he didn't miss. He didn't wuss out and say, sorry, coach, I can't go today. That's amazing. That's a lot of. You don't see that today. That record will stand probably forever. And I assume that is the record. I don't know. Janet says that is an interesting read. Yeah. Well, it's intrigued me. I'm going to have to look it up now. What's the book called, Janet? That talks about that. And I'm wondering if I learned this in history and just forgot it. I don't know. It might be in that history book I got. I'll have to go look. That's what, 3 seasons? Well, I don't know. I don't know how many seasons they play. Well, they're supposed to play 162, uh, and I don't know if they played that the whole time. But let's just see how many. What did I say it was? 1,308 games. If we divide that by 162, which I don't know if they played that many back then or not. That's eight seasons. A little more. That's still a long time. I mean, just Lost Colony. Okay, thank you. Yeah. I will check that out. I will check. Maybe I'll Google. You know me. I'm not a big reader. I should be, but I'm not a real big reader. Because almost everything they turn into a movie of some kind. So there's probably a documentary or something I can find on it on Prime Video. I'll probably do that. Yeah, Yeah, I think he does. I think now that you mention it, and in his like 2000 and something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google that. Dadgummit. Let's see. Let's see. Cal Ripken record. Oh yeah. 2,632 consecutive games over more than 16 years. Wow. And it says Ripken surpassed Lou Gehrig, so that's the guy I was just talking about, of the New York Yankees, whose record of 2,130 consecutive games had stood for 56 years. So I guess on this day in history, Lou Gehrig started his 1,308th, but he was just getting going. He went all the way to 2,130. And Cal Ripken Jr. Yeah. All righty. That's says they did have an American Horror Story season about that. Okay. I'll have to check that out. That'll be probably something I'll waste time on today when I should be doing something else. But I just got intrigued a little bit when I saw that. And there was something else too. What else was it? There was something here. On this day in 1945, they split up Korea, divided it between in the north and south along the 38th parallel. Here's one for the political folks here. In 1998, on this day in history, in 1998, Monica Lewinsky scandal. U.S. President Bill Clinton admits in taped testimony that he had an improper physical relationship with the intern, and on the same day admits before the nation he misled people about the relationship. Really? A politician misleading people? Wow. Yeah. Fun times back then, wasn't it? All right, folks. Well, Janet Moore says we have an Andretti on the poll, first time in 33 years. I'm just tickled to death that Marco's on there because I saw Hitch posting the speeds. What was he, like 234 or something? I'm like, man, that's like freaky fast around that thing. Yeah. But he didn't inhale. Yeah. 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 I'm a little slow, Wilson. As soon as Ryan said something about Cal Ripken, I'm like, oh yeah, he's the one that's got the record. See, I don't. The way the whole sports thing is gone, I don't even care anymore about any of that stuff. I guess that's why I forgot. That's back. Cal Ripken was back when I still cared just a little bit, uh, but now I don't care at all about professional sports. They can do whatever they want. I don't care. They can have just a big old time playing in front of those cardboard cutouts. I don't care. All right, guys. I am going to. Yeah, Mark's reminding us that Saturday was the 75th anniversary of VJ Day. Yeah, the end of World War II in the Pacific. My dad was pretty happy about that. Um, all right. Well, I got to get out of here. I got stuff to do. I got a lost colony thing to go look up now, real quick, while I drink the rest of my coffee. And going to do some. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might make a few new shirts. I might do some coffee mugs. Go play around out in the shop a little bit. Got to run some HDPE, which I hate doing that because that stuff makes a mess. And I don't want to put it with my dust collection and put it in with all the other stuff because I dump it out on the ground. And I don't want plastic mixed up in there. I throw it away. But I hate running that stuff. Anyhow, y'all have an awesome Monday. Hope you have a good week. And we're at number 225. I got a long way to go to catch Cal Ripken. I won't live long enough to do that. But yeah, I'm at 225. Tomorrow will be 226. So come back with your coffee and join me for the coffee sessions. See y'all.